Hello. So today we are going to be talking about conjunctions. So you might know what a conjunction and you might not. If you don't, that's when we have two clauses, right? Which is a sentence phrase. And the conjunction connects those two clauses. So you know the word and, that is a form of conjunctions. It connects two clauses. Oh, well, it can, not always, it can. um, And so one of the conjunctions that we use again over and over in ASL is the conjunction of finish. So we have our first sentence, we sign finish, and then we have our second clause. Okay. And so these are the two examples that we'll look at today. And let me just double check. Nope, just these two. So you'll notice that both sentences have the same word of then. And right, that is just explaining event A happens, event B happens, and we connect those two with the conjunction then. And so in ASL, right, we could just keep going, we could just keep signing, but using finish as a conjunction, or in English, using the word then as a conjunction, kind of helps separate those events. I go to math class, event number one is finish. I go to science class. Same with the sentence. I'm going to buy a shirt. The event one is finish. I'm going to get some flowers, event two. And the conjunction's kind of just helping the flow with that sentence. So let's go ahead and just start putting up all of our posters. Hopefully by this point we are confident in our ability to identify the words we need and the words we don't know as or don't need for all of that. So here we go. So there are two sentences here, right? Technically, if we got rid of the word then. And this is what I like to do. So if I know there's technically two sentences, I like to mark that there's two sentences. And I do it right through the word where there's a conjunction or whatever connects those. So I can really kind of focus on one and then the next. And yeah, it does look like science is just a singular sentence, but we could actually add more to make a complete sentence from just that word science. So I go to math, then I go to science, right? It's really want in English we could condense it, right? But in ASL we could say I go to math, I go to science. So let's go ahead and move some of these things around, right? We do want to put math class first. Math, that is our topic of our sentence. And there's one more sign that I would personally add. It's not in this actual sentence, but I personally would add the sign for class at the beginning. Class, math, I go. And the reason why I would do that is to inform the person to let them know, like, hey, the next sign is going to be a class. It's going to be math, it's going to be science, it's going to be history, it's going to be something related to school. For example, maybe I'm not on the school campus, and that will kind of help let them know, like, the where I'm going. I'm going to class, or what kind of class. Uh, so I prefer to add the sign for class in the beginning. It's the same thing. Like I would never say, "Hey, this is Jason." I would say, this person's name is Jason." To give kind of a warning, like, hey, just heads up, signing name, so you know the next thing that's going to come at you is some finger spelling. So maybe the same idea for class as well. Sometimes some classes don't have signs like physics, so hey, warning, I might fingerspell something at you. The next thing might be a sign of fingerspell. Get ready, and then I could fingerspell physics. And I do the same thing with ages. I don't just say, "This is my son. He's 7." I would say, "This is my son, age 7." Again, giving a warning. Hey, just let you know, a number is about to show up. So this is where our conjunction is, or sorry, we need to add our conjunction still into the sentence. Um, so class math, I go, finish, then I go to science. And I don't have enough posters here. I don't have two goes. So I would need to add in there too. So class, math, I go, finish, science, go. If you were, let's say, presenting about what you were doing today, like your daily schedule, then would be a great time to use conjunction. Could you talk about the morning? I got up, and then once I was done showering, right? Shower, finish. Then I could do the next thing. Blah 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 blah. Finish. Blah 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 blah. Finish. Blah 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 blah. Finish. Right. And I can use conjunctions to kind of be a solid period, a solid like finisher to kind of break it up. So morning, finish. Noon, finish. Afternoon, finish. Night, finish. to help you or help me kind of really process all of that information to understand what's happening. Okay, we're done with the morning routine, on to the next part of the day. Okay, we're done with that part of the routine, next part of the day. Great, we're done with that part of the routine, next part of the day. For me personally, that really just helps me kind of process all that information, right? I'm holding on to a lot of the things you're saying, but we're done with the morning, cool, I can let go of that. Cool, we're done with the midday, I can let go. I can start letting go of things. It helps me know that we're done and you're not going to go backwards. Okay, so in the next video, we're going to talk about the second sentence, which is, well, you can't see it anymore, but you'll see it in the next video, and we'll discuss how to translate that one using conjunctions or the sign finish.